The civil war that broke up almost 2 weeks ago has seen more than 36,000 people displaced from their homes as foreign nations engage in evacuation exercise to evacuate their citizens from the troubled nation. The Secretary General of the United Nations, Ban Ki-moon, has condemned the war and called upon leaders from the nation to embrace dialogue and reach a consensus since the war is carrying away donors and foreign investors.
I have been urging the leaders of South Sudan, our country, the newest country in this world, only 5 years old, they should do much more for their future, better future. The leaders of these two countries are now disappointing.
Ki-moon has, however, congratulated Kenya and her neighbors for taking the role of catering for the needs of the displaced persons from South Sudan in various refugee camps.
I was very much grateful, at the same time saddened by what I have seen. The sufferings and difficulties of these 600,000 people are undergoing daily. We need to step up our support for these people who, until when, they will be able to return safely to their home in Somalia.
President Uhuru Kenyatta, on his side, has urged the East African nations and the whole world to take part in ensuring sustainability and peace is brought to South Sudan.
Indeed, our youngest brother in the region and the world has fallen yet again into division and violence, and it is our responsibility, all of us, but especially those of us in this region, to restore peace and indeed to restore it durably.
Sudanese in the diaspora have expressed their disappointment with the war, while urging youth and young leaders to advocate for peace in the whole country instead of fighting amongst themselves. They have further called on their leaders, together with the African Union, to try and bring peace to their nation. Learning has been paralyzed in the whole nation as the war continues, even after the United Nations issued threats of sanctioning President Salva Kiir and Vice President Machar. So far, 300 people have been killed following the war and several others wounded. 36,000 others have fled their homes following the fear of their lives. Kelvin Ogome, KUTV.